so blessed.
We wanted to make something that was more experimental and
Find something new.
pushing the boundaries and slightly more refined in terms of less a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe more like just more taking our influences from kind of growing as a musician, and so taking our newer influences into the new EP.
And yeah, I think just writing different songs, less indie, more like a bit darker, a bit more, experimental, darker, and different ways of writing.
Yeah,
different ways of writing.
I mean, the overall vibe's definitely rock.
Okay. Yeah,
definitely rock. But it's like, it's definitely like, it's still us. It's got it's a different kind of pop.
Yeah. On our first one, there's a track called "Paint Me," which is all of our favourites. Well,
Yeah.
It's all of our favourites.
Yeah.
And the new EP is most similar to that out of the first EP.
Were there any particular moments or events that shaped the songwriting process?
Definitely the move to Brighton. I think when you're back home, surrounded by like loads of other musicians who have different influences. It's more just like taking from what we listen to. But now with this new EP, I feel like it's definitely like taking from all the newer stuff that we've listened and like been around.
What was the most challenging song to create and why?
I think it was The Mask, or I think Feed the Villain actually.
Yeah.
Because we had the idea for that
For quite a while.
For a long time, but then we've played it like in a couple of different variations of how we play it, but then we just weren't really happy with it. Actually, Luke was probably the most unhappy with it.
I thought it wasn't really like, it was just kind of like, didn't have a lot of thought to it.
Yeah.
I thought like, we have a lot of songs that kind of like had that similar vibe. But I feel like it just could have been a bit more refined. So it was definitely a lot of more like, making sure it did its job and that we were going to enjoy it playing it in the years to come.
Yeah, and I think that was definitely the right step because the way we changed, it was mainly the choruses we changed, but the choruses are now way more like well thought out and
more
inventive.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And we also like kind of really worked on the actual like groove and flow of the verses to make it hit the way we like heard it in our heads.
How do you approach collaboration as a band when writing and composing?
I don't know, we haven't got a set method yet. I feel like it was traditionally like jams and then ideas made into songs. But as we keep going, it changes in a lot of different ways. I think as we grow, it's going to change anyway. You know?
Yeah, I think there's always different ways to write them. I think I don't think you can ever like find one way that works every time. Because it's either mainly jams that we then turn into songs by listening back to them, because we always record the jams on our phones and stuff. Or Ollie will write kind of the song, or like at least like a strong idea of the song, not the whole thing, but like, you know.
Yeah.
And then we're working it from there, or like Luke will come up with a riff, or Elaine will come up with a riff.
The first EP was very much like DIY. It was very DIY. Like the whole thing was like recorded.
I think we recorded it in like 20 different locations.
Different locations, and this EP that we recorded was like in a studio. And also, I feel like that, if anything, to answer this question, I feel like definitely the way we write songs has evolved. I feel like realizing that different things, yeah. People who've listened to the songs live know. I feel like if you're listening from the standpoint of just the songs, I think like don't think that we just do one thing. You know what I mean?
And listen to it all the way through.
Yeah.
If you don't like a little bit of it, wait.
It's the last day.